All right, so check this out. Man busted for pretending to be a police officer at the crime scene.
If you know this is the highest crime area in the city, and you know that that's likely to do with your law enforcement experience, and we're going to be in the area, probably not the best idea to be wearing a vest, armed, going to and from, because it's going to make us think some things, up to and including possible criminal impersonation of a police officer.
That is body cam footage out from Washington, where a man dressed like a police officer is suddenly put in cuffs by actual officers. Hitting a cop, carrying a gun as a convicted felon, and even showing up to real crime scenes. So what happens when real officers pull him aside and seemingly start unraveling his story piece by piece? We're going to break down the body cam footage from one of the strangest and most dangerous cases of police impersonation we have ever seen. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. We got to talk about this video, okay? Because it's kind of like watching a cop movie in reverse, right? The guy who looked like he belonged on the force, right? Just look at this. Turns out, according to authorities, he was allegedly just a really convincing fake. And wait until you hear how officers figured this out, because they didn't realize it at first. That convicted felon, Michael Scaletta,
what a fucking idiot,
Teets, is accused of taking impersonation to a very different level, showing up to real emergency calls dressed like a police officer, complete with the tactical vest, the badge, patches that said SWAT, police, and Scaletta even apparently drove an unmarked SUV with activated blue lights, again, blending into active police scenes so convincingly that officers initially mistook him for one of their own. But behind the uniform, behind the badge, is a man with a criminal past, and apparently no authority to carry any of that. So this crazy story takes us back to September 4th, 2025 in Bremerton, Washington. This is where police respond to reports of a man in tactical gear who is armed and claiming to be law enforcement. When they arrive, they meet 49-year-old Michael Scaletta Teets, who introduces himself like this.
Were you on the phone with him? They asked us to come outside. I thought it was for you.
Who asked us to come outside?
I don't know. He's on the phone with him.
No, I thought I was pulled over because I thought you guys needed help with that.
Oh no, no, we thought. No, I'm confused right now, man. It's my first day back in a while. So I was out with COVID, and it was bad.
Okay.
So it's been a while since I've been back here.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, it was 11th time having it, and it was the worst. I had to go to the hospital, get breathing treatment.
Yeah.
It was bad. It hurt to talk.
Okay.
I'm good now. Promise.
Nice, man.
But yeah.
Right on, man.
Just getting back here this afternoon, as soon as I'm talking with the shift change and debriefing with him, they're like, this big fire. Like, they made it out way worse than what it was. And I was like, what's going on?
No, he popped out and I was like, damn, I thought you were like one of our detectives at first.
I know some of the guys with the task force, but it's really with the sheriff. What do you say?
Yeah, try that way then.
Yeah, this dude, bro, what a dumbass. How are you going to be a convicted felon dressing up as a cop? Dude, there's a federal charge for this. Guys, there was a case I did where we actually arrested a guy for impersonating a federal officer before. You can go do some serious time for this. This guy's stupid. He's a felon. Shouldn't be having a gun.
Well, yeah, use your best judgment. Yeah, you're grown. Okay.
Yeah, I deal with more of the parole and probation than anything. With over there at the Kitsap Sheriff's Department, the detectives over there, I know more of those guys than anything out here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Right on, man. How long you been?
Well, so I retired from Baltimore City after 27 years. Came out here.
This nigga lying out of his fucking mind. Look, notice how he's looking at the floor. So I talked about this with my guy, Andrew Bustamante from the CIA. When they're looking at the floor, right? a lot of the times that means they're trying to be creative, aka lying. When they're looking up, they're trying to actually remember. Okay? So something to keep in mind when they look down on down. Down is it tends to be more about being creative. Looking up is trying to actually recall.
Here, it took about a year for me to end up going back into an agency. I went with Thurston at first, Thurston Sheriff's Department. There was a lot of things going on, and they wanted to put me in the jail. I was like, nah, I got better things. So, I know a lot of detectives from Edmonds, from the gang network and stuff like that. The anti-narcotics training on base every year. Guys that they're like, hey man, let's see if it gets you on. I had to go back to get the Washington Post and the RCWs.
How long have you been a detective with Edmonds?
About 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
He's lying out his ass. And the cop can probably see this.
Yeah.
Keep trolling on audio, man. Send a couple of you in there.
2 years with the robbery. I started with robbery and now with the gangs intelligence.
Dang, it's pretty hardcore.
You're good picker, right?
We're right on, man. Hey, I just got to stop by your sec.
My name's Stiletto, by the way.
Stiletto?
Stiletto. Yeah.
Stiletto?
Are you going to be back here tonight?
I mean, I'm working.
Give you a card or something.
Oh, okay. I'm working all night, so yeah.
You'll see me. I'll be out here all night.
All right, man.
Fresh air, man, and I'll grab a card for you and give it to you, man.
Cool.
All right, and what's your name again?
Officer Trask.
Sorry again?
Trask.
All right, Trask.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, you just call me Mezzy or Stiletto.
All right, man.
All right, man. Thank you, man. I'll see you later.
Now, I'll tell you, I am constantly busy all the time. I'm on the road. I just was at crime. He's spinning this whole biography, claims of 27 years in Baltimore, working robberies, gang intelligence.
And notice how he's not looking at him the whole time as he's telling this story. Do you guys notice that too?
It sounds impressive. The police nearly believe him. Here's the problem. The next day, when officers return to the area, they question him. And they ask him to produce something that every real officer has to carry. A commission card. It's basically an official ID card that proves an officer's
Or credentials. But yeah, in some states, gives you like your peace officer status.
authority. So I want you to watch how he reacts when asked to show it.
Does he work in security for you?
Yeah. Have a good moment, yeah.
That guy is?
Hey, I'll be back shortly. Are you good?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
You want to come back over here?
I was talking to some other guys. So you work for Edmonds PD?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is a part-time gig.
I got you. Do you have your commission card with you today?
Yeah, give me a minute. Yeah, it's going to be the green bag, and it's got the my wallet with the credentials and everything on the side of it. And no, upstairs. Yeah. My bad. My apologies. Thank you.
Wait, can you... Sarge, can you stay over here?
He knows what's about to happen because another unit rolled up. Which obviously means it got called in.
All right, I'll see you in a minute.
And right there, the cracks show. Scaletta stalls, he makes excuses, he can't produce the ID. So officers, they move in, they detain him, they call for backup, and that is when the discovery turns serious.
Is it a loaded firearm that you have with you, Mr. Scaletta?
Correct.
Okay, can you put your hands on the car, please? I'm not familiar with the retention on this holster. Just keep your hands over there.
Can we not do this in front of everybody? I mean, really?
Now, a lot of these holsters, guys, have like, 2 and 3 level. So, and they're designed in a way where it's harder for someone to take it out of your holster if they're not you. So that's why why I said I'm not familiar with the retention on this holster. That's what he's referring to.
Yeah.
You're doing just fine keeping your hands on that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Man.
Actually, no, I think I got one right here. So here's one right here, right? Here's one right here. right? This is a safari land. And the way you get it out, right? And this gun isn't loaded, guys. You can see the slides back. It's not loaded. I never really keep a loaded gun around unless some other shit. But you can see right here, you click this thing like that. You push it back like that, and then the gun slides out. So if I go like that, bam, and it comes out. But if it's not in there, well, the slide is to the back. But if the slide wasn't to the back, right? Not loaded. But now it's locked in, right? So you can't get it out. Then you click this thing, bam, and then it slides out. So that's what he means when he says, oh, I don't know what level of retention it is. This is what I used to carry on my duty belt when I do like raids and shit.
Can I contact my command as soon as y'all are...
And then it goes, you can slide it on this thing.
Do you have any other firearms down, sir?
No, sir. I got it.
So you're not under arrest right now? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Can you call my...
Yeah, we can take care of all that.
Yeah.
We can take care of all that. We can make all the phone calls. It can easily be done. All right.
And so...
His credentials.
Edmonds.
What agency did you say you were with?
Edmonds?
You were with that.
That's... Okay.
You understand there's being detained?
I understand the whole process. Yes, I do. Okay.
You want me to take photos?
Yes, please. Mr. Scaletta, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to time talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while...
So this is important. He's reading him his rights, which means they're probably very confident that he doesn't work for a police agency. So they're Mirandizing him now so they get it out the way. Because incriminating shit's probably going to come out here in a second.
While you're being questioned, now if I afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand?
And turn around, face me, please. Just stand right there.
Wait for time to that name.
Oh, shit.
He's cuffed, but that's when the questions only get sharper because supervisors arrive and they start pressing him on exactly who he is and why he was showing up armed.
And they probably called the agency, called the sergeants over there. Hey, does this guy work for you? And everyone was like, no, we don't know who that guy is.
In a vest at one of the city's busiest crime hotspots.
I'm gonna get a photo of your badge here too.
I think just me out.
Did you read him yet?
Yeah, I read them.
Okay. He did.
You did? Yeah. Okay.
So I have to rest in that's why.
Okay. What was your first name?
Mezzy. M-E-Z-Z-Y.
Nancy, I'm Trevor. So, do you understand why you're detained right now or no?
I don't know
I think
why you did doing what you're doing. But
Okay. Is it okay if I explain some of it?
Sure.
Okay. So first off, if you are a commissioned police officer in this state, you'll be taken out of cuffs, and I will formally apologize.
Thank you.
Okay.
No problem.
All right. Here's a couple problems though. I'm one of the supervisors in the city right now. If Salvation Army is hiring uniformed commissioned law enforcement who's going to be carrying badge, gun, vest, especially not in our agency. As far as I'm concerned, let me finish.
First of all, I did not have a weapon on while I was on duty, and I was leaving. I'm off duty. I was leaving.
Okay.
Okay. So that's number one.
Let him explain.
Okay.
Let him explain.
Sure. Go ahead.
So if you're us, and especially if you're law enforcement, you understand. We see a guy with detective badge, police badge. I think there's a SWAT badge somewhere.
Yeah.
On
Hey, you can't even do it right, fucking retard. It's like, how are you going to be all three?
there as well, right? In our jurisdiction, and we haven't been notified that hey, Salvation Army's got armed.
Oh, this is important for you guys to know. So whenever you're a member of a law enforcement agency and you're working in another jurisdiction, you need to notify the jurisdiction that you're going into, unless you're federal, of course. But if you're federal, then you need to notify your agency. I'll give you an example. Let's say you're an FBI agent assigned in San Antonio, Texas, right? There's a special agent in charge office there. Your AOR is, 100-mile radius. If you go to Dallas, where there's another FBI office there, you need to notify FBI Dallas that you're going into the area to do something, whether it's surveillance, conduct an arrest, whatever. You need to notify them. So you don't need to necessarily notify the Dallas Police Department or anything, but you need to notify your counterpart agency that's in that area. Okay. Now, let's say you're a Dallas detective and you want to go do something down in San Antonio. You're going to contact the San Antonio Police Department and contact their detective division and say, hey, I'm going to be in the area. I need help or whatever the hell it may be. Okay. So that's how it works. It's called deconfliction chat.
Enforcement, and that's not true. You might have just been going.
And the fact that he didn't have a deconfliction thing in there is what probably got them to, raise their suspicions.
From your employment to your car. However, when we came across you, right, you're uniformed and armed. When we came across you, that's an accurate statement. So the concern is, especially because we weren't given notification, right?
I'm not operating. I'm not working. I'm not.
Well, here's the problem.
Leaving.
Well, it's messy, right?
Correct.
Here's the problem with that. You're leaving. Even if you're leaving, Salvation Army, this is the #1 crime hotspot in the entire city for us.
I know this.
Let me tell you.
I'm a retired Baltimore City.
Okay.
27 years. I come out here.
Then
You know
let me
what I mean?
talk.
I get it.
Then let me
I'm
talk.
sorry.
I think we're getting our wires crossed a little bit, because what I'm trying to get you to understand is, I understand that you're just leaving if you're off duty. But if you know that this is the highest crime area, right? If you know this is the highest crime area in the city, and you know that that's likely to do with your law enforcement experience, and we're going to be in the area, probably not the best idea to be wearing a vest, armed, going to and from, because it's going to make us think some things, up to and including possible criminal impersonation of a police officer. That's why you're detained. Okay. We get all that checked out, and you know what? Sure. This might be an error for their bosses and our bosses, because if this is all true, right, and we weren't, and we just weren't notified, that's what could have solved this, is an email saying, hey, just so you know, there's a guy, he's law enforcement.
And that's a big red flag that another police department is working in their jurisdiction that they don't know about. That's what has this guy really tripped up. And obviously criminals don't know this because they're not on the job. But that was one of the big giveaways right there.
He's being hired off duty at Salvation Army. You may see him come and go from the parking lot. That's what we'd say. Sounds good. We've heard nothing.
Okay.
Have you heard anything about this? No. Have you heard anything about this?
So we might have called Edmonds last night.
The sheriff?
What?
We might have called Edmonds PD last night.
Yeah.
Not on the payroll.
Say it again?
Yeah,
You're not on the payroll.
we called Edmonds last
PD.
night. Is it okay if I go through this?
Yes, please.
To find yourself?
And then I can. Hold on.
There's
That's not my bed. It's the one with the.
And the fact that bro would do this when he's a convicted felon, what a fucking dude. I would not be surprised if he gets federally charged for this. You cannot have a gun as a convicted felon. Dressing up as a cop as a convicted felon is crazy work, bro.
Gatorade, the electrolyte to the spare XTS battery. It's the one with the spare XTS battery in it.
And even after being confronted, Scaletta doesn't stop. He doubles down. He weaves more details into this alleged fake resume. Listen as he tries to convince them that he has been with Edmonds PD for 18 months. Only then he seemingly contradicts himself minutes later. But by this point, officers already know what's going on. They look into the database and it uncovers a very different past. A 2015 SWAT standoff, apparently in North Carolina, a felony conviction. These are facts that make his stories impossible.
Almost 18 months now.
18 months?
Yeah. So I was at Thurston.
Here we go.
Prior.
Thurston County Sheriff.
How long were you at Thurston for?
About a year. So when I retired from Baltimore City, Maryland, 4 years ago. I came out here. I worked at the detention center for a little while. They put me in their detention center. I didn't like it, and I was able to secure a spot over at Edmonds after getting some other certifications, and it's an 18-month contract. So with investigations.
So you're only contracted to work 18 months?
It's good. Yeah, that's what it is. Yes. So
You said you've been at Edmonds for 18 months, but then you said you're only contracted to work.
I got another 18 months left.
Okay.
Okay. So I did the 2 year. That signed on for the 2 years. I got 18 months left.
See, this is why it was smart for them to get the Miranda out early, because now this is all going to be used against him, chat. So they knew more than likely he was going to end up getting arrested. So the fact it was kind of a good strategy for them to read the Miranda up front. Now, the thing with reading the Miranda up front is, obviously you can, jam yourself up, because when you read the Miranda up front, it might get them scared. But a guy like this is not going to want to be quiet. He's going to want to talk to justify himself, right? So it was actually a very good strategy by them to read Miranda up front, because in this situation, normally reading Miranda right away can impact their ability to get a confession. But in this case, it worked out, because this guy's going to obviously yap to justify that he's actually a cop, like a fucking stupid.
So you said
we'll get it all figured out.
Yeah. So what
like
you said
I
is
kind
that
of feel like this was a little bit overboard. I'm respectful. I get it. You're doing your job.
You're reasonable. You said you're a retired Baltimore police officer.
I was, yes.
Okay, so
Yes,
you,
man.
you and I
don't
both operate on the reasonable standard.
we know. I know it.
Absolutely. Just
So-
like came down looking for him. I pulled up. That
I don't know if they put this in the report. So in 2015, he was involved in like a SWAT incident where he barricaded himself inside and had like a whole like threat of to, like blow the place up. So it was like a bomb threat. SWAT was involved. They came out. He was detained and arrested in District of Columbia. That was from Lynx back in 2015. He's saying that he retired from Baltimore City Police after doing like 24 years or some shit 4 years ago, which he's a convicted felon. He wouldn't be retiring 4 years ago.
All cap.
And then he's saying he got a job out here, Thurston County, was only there for a short time. And then he initially said he was working for Edmonds PD for 18 months. And then he said he has 18 months left on a 2-year contract with Edmonds.
did he get his firearms rights restored?
I was skeptical. I just ran his triple
So last night, here's my question. I get the blinky lights and Gary Hershey being Gary Hershey, prosecutor. If we run him, find out he's a convicted felon, he's got a Glock or whatever is on his side, what's our...
He did not have a weapon on him.
No, they said last night, in case you put in his report, that he had the holster removed from his belt, had everything.
So he
else.
had everything as he is right now.
Okay.
He like the holster was like off somewhere else.
Yeah.
And he had like the strap with like the QLS like ability to holster one, but he didn't have the weapon on him.
No. Yeah, he's going to jail. 100% the right call. Across the board. Did you see my face once it dawned on me? What was going on?
Yeah. I pulled up to ask some questions about him working here. Because I didn't see him because he's parked over here. And then he came around the corner, was everything good? And I looked down and I was like, oh.
His eyes are also super, super constricted, and he's hella jittery. So I don't know if he's on something.
Yeah, and then officers say his name came back tied to a 2015 incident in Baltimore. To be clear, it's an incident that we couldn't verify in reporting, but Scaletta flatly denies that he's ever been arrested in his life. And what follows is a tense back and forth as officers press him on his record, his gear, whether they can search his vehicle.
Okay, so tell me what happened in 2015 with Baltimore PD.
The riots.
I think you know exactly what I'm talking about.
The unit, yeah.
All right, look at his face, guys. You're going to get a lot of great indications of what a liar looks like. A lot of good psychology here.
I worked in the Eastern prison.
Mm-hmm.
They were on what they were doing. We knew what was going on. Just a matter of time. And we already had, we knew the feds were there.
Mm-hmm.
But you keep your nose clean. You don't have to worry about...
well, I'm talking about the offense where you were arrested in Baltimore City.
Me?
In 2015.
I was arrested. I wasn't arrested. Never been arrested.
Never been arrested?
No.
Never once?
Never. Never been arrested.
So when I search you in our police database, and your name and date of birth come back with an incident in 2015.
Here we go. They're going to search him in NCIC. I've told you guys about NCIC before.
With the District of Columbia, which is obviously Washington, D.C.
That's D.C. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You said no. Go, take me on APIS right now. Never. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, he knows what the database APHIS is. That's interesting. APHIS is a fingerprint database, guys, where they, all the fingerprints are put in there. And it obviously checks against NCIC and all the other databases with CGIS and all this other crap. To basically to help find records.
Okay. Say it again. No, it's the plastic bag. Yeah. No, it's the black bag.
The black plastic bag.
Yeah.
They said that you would put that down for your car.
Can we check the vehicle? Can you check?
Absolutely. If you wanna search,
You guys could do it. Go ahead.
he's giving us consent to search the vehicle.
Oh, shit.
Look for the bag.
Guys, never give the police consent to search your car. But obviously, he's having them do this because he's got to stick to his story now.
It's okay. It's a black plastic bag. It's got some Gatorade in it,
Right.
and it's got my
I
wallet.
just want to confirm you're giving us the consent to search the vehicle. I just want to hear it from you. Yes or no? Are you giving us consent to search the vehicle?
What, y'all are going to tear my vehicle apart?
We're gonna search the vehicle.
Oh, you're respectful.
We're not gonna like.
We're done. All right. We're done. No,
No, okay.
you're not going to tear my vehicle up. No.
Well, they're going to get a search warrant anyway now, dumbass.
Okay.
Apply for a search warrant. Do what you got to do.
I'm inclined to do so. 466, please start up for evidence and contact.
Okay. We can go there. Do you want them in this way?
What's that? Let's remove the gear.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's solve that problem.
Okay. How does this come off? Is it just like
It's a-
two buttons and a zipper?
Yeah. And then you should be able to Velcro it on the side and just take it all off.
You said you can take out the Velcro on the side?
The Velcro side. It's been a while. Man, my phone's in that pocket right there.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Did you ask about the lights on?
What's that?
He was going to give us consent to go in the car and change the volume. Jacob would like to get his Bible with your car. Can he just grab the Bible? Yeah. I'm not going to get it. All right. You could go ahead and grab the Bible and secure it back up. Where do y'all go with the vehicle? Are you towing it or
Yeah, it's gonna be towed for
applying for a
evidence.
search warrant or what?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's gonna be towed for evidence impound.
And what are the charges?
We'll go over that in a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, lift your hands up.
Can you wait for my wife to give it back to you? Cause
Widen your stance for me.
this will be over with. I promise it's not going to be damaged or anything. It's good, secure. And my phone is in my pocket right there.
Your phone? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good.
I see it.
Morning. Can I have, so I don't have COVID no more. I took a test and it was negative, but I was out sick. So
You don't have COVID?
I did have I was out. I'm not sick no more. I was able to return back to work. That was treatment.
Dude's on some bullshit, man. Crazy bullshit.
Hey, Michael, what's a good phone number for you?
So authorities walk him through the red flags that raise suspicion, but he continues to deny any wrongdoing. Here's how the exchange unfolded.
And I'm not trying to be, disrespectful. It is what it is. But I'm interested with why you're saying that I was arrested in Washington, D.C. and Baltimore.
Well, because we ran your data earlier, right? Whenever you came up and you contacted one of our officers and one of our sergeants earlier tonight.
Earlier tonight?
Yeah.
I didn't contact.
Yes, you did.
Oh, with the fire across the street?
Yeah.
That was okay.
So when someone who is out of jurisdiction, like what my sergeant was explaining, right? When someone out of jurisdiction comes up, they're saying, "Hey, you're an Edmonds detective. You're wearing the badge, SWAT, police decals, all this stuff," and you come up, right? And then in my experience, most cops won't really approach an active scene while they're off duty, especially out of jurisdiction.
Yeah.
So whenever you do that, you have lights on in the car. You come up, you're saying, "Hey, I'm Edmonds Police," and that you're working an off-duty gig for Salvation Army. That raises a lot of flags, right? So hold on. So
I think it was taken out of context a little bit, but I was coming on.
I mean,
somebody told
it's all
us
on
that there
body
was a
cam.
fire across the street. I was coming on. I wasn't armed. I didn't force it.
No one said you were armed. Okay, but this is what raises a lot of.
Yeah, now he's starting to realize, like, oh shit, I'm gonna get cooked because I am a felon with a gun.
A lot of suspicion. A lot of flags get thrown whenever that happens, right? Imagine if you were working, right, as your normal beat and a normal spot, and then I roll up and I'm like, "Hey, I'm off duty," as I'm wearing like my police badge.
That's not really how that went, but
okay.
I told him I was doing security over here.
Okay.
We're the ones that told him that there was a fire over here, and that was it. I didn't do anything else.
Okay.
He was there, and that's all we needed. But this is your area, so yeah. I mean, it's nothing I'm gonna do out here or enforce or do anything. I've never done that ever.
Okay. Well, it's all on camera, multiple cameras. Okay. The incident.
Yeah, we got cameras.
Okay.
Here.
I know. We have body cameras too. So
but
it's all
I
on,
never
it's all on video. So the
enforced or did anything that.
But you see why that would raise a lot of flags, right? And then when you provided your name to him, obviously we checked it. We call Edmonds, right? Edmonds says you're not on their payroll. Never have been. They don't know you.
Huh.
And then we run what's called a triple. You know what a triple I is? All right. So we run
NCIC.
Yep. He knows that it's NCIC. Yeah, this guy did a little bit of studying, but not enough.
Well, it's a little more than just NCIC.
Well, no, it's the database. Yeah.
Form the company is towing your vehicle.
Triple I's interstate.
Okay.
Sorry.
This is the tow form for your vehicle. It's
Where's
going,
it being
it's going to our office, and then the kids at the tow yard after we're done.
And are you all applying for a warrant?
You want to last it before we dump this?
I would. Thank you.
Are you still talking?
At this time, I'm going to invoke my rights and remain silent.
Okay.
Yeah, he already cooked.
Fair enough.
We all know better.
See, they're smiling because they know he's already cooked.
Fair enough. It's all that wily law enforcement experience, huh?
Okay, so by now the story is over. Officers have run him through every database. They called Edmonds PD. They confirmed he was never on their roster. And what remains is the arrest on camera as Scaletta is booked on impersonation and firearms charges.
These are even searched, right?
Yep, this is all this stuff.
Okay. It's Scaletta Teats, is that your